What's up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday today. We are going to analyze the situation, see what's going to happen in between today and tomorrow, of course. Here for Bitcoin, we'll be analyzing other markets such as the SP 500, and we'll be taking a look at some other altcoins if you wish. Now, I'm just going to go quickly through the comment section, say hello. I got Dava here, I got Mark Dutch. How are you doing? Hola Legendario, says Jacob. How are you? Dump says Nathan. Smash that like button, says Mark Dutch. Absolutely. Guys, yeah, first of all, you need to smash that like button all the way here to 100 likes at least. More than 100 people watching at this moment. And yeah, I mean, I'm just going to wait for the comment section. I will take a look at Cartesi, Mohammed. Why not? Hi, Andy. Have a great day ahead. John, thank you. You too, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Let's see what's happening with the charts. Let's see what could happen by tomorrow, guys. We'll be taking a look at Bitcoin, of course, on the weekly. I want to take a look at this situation over here because Bitcoin is right now, you know, breaking here from these lower highs. Is there a possibility that Bitcoin will pump a little bit in the coming hours or coming days? I think this is very, very possible. I am actually in a long position from this low over here. I didn't close it. Stop loss was here. I am looking for that slightly bullish momentum potentially, and one of the reasons why is the S&P 500, guys. We mentioned this yesterday. S&P 500 had a massive run up, okay, the last few days. Friday was absolutely insane. Friday went from 4,000 points all the way to almost 4,200, slightly below 4,200, and this was mentioned on the 23rd of May. I made a video on the 23rd of May talking about this potential shark pattern, this kind of double bottom scenario, okay, when we were trading at the 3,900 points on the S&P 500, looking for that potential leg up, this harmonic pattern, okay, surpassing this B point, double bottom, and looking for that 4,200 point area for in the next coming days. And this is exactly what is happening right now on the S&P 500. As you can see here, playing out beautifully. We still got a couple of days to actually reach that 4,230 points approximately. So we finally did break above from this major resistance. We talked about, you know, this resistance getting a little bit of that consolidation, getting that little reaction, finally breaking. Okay, potentially Monday's maybe going to be a little bit bearish for a correction, but I do see us having that leg up, okay, potentially to the 4,230 points. And I think this is why it is very, very possible that Bitcoin will be slightly bullish in the short term, okay? This is why I do think that we are maybe going to get that leg up if the S&P 500 is going to continue bullish here on the, you know, the next couple of days. So looking beautifully, this is playing out this shark pattern very, very nicely. And of course, I actually did long this, of course. I was looking for that leg up, long in here on Prime XBT, this area of the 3,900 points. as you can see. I will be taking profits, of course, as soon as we do start hitting, this $4,200 range, and potentially we are going to get that reaction from this level, because this is a bearish pattern. As soon as we do hit this 4,200, 4,250, around that range, and start consolidating, it is very, very likely going to get rejected, and we are going to continue back down here on the SP 500. So there's something that I just wanted to point out there. Let's see if this can happen in the next couple of days. We're going to take a look at, the DXY also. Is the DXY going to have a little bit of more bearish trend in the next coming days, because we have broken a major support line? Okay, the last higher low here, this trend line here from the higher lows, as you can see, getting that consolidation, finally breaking. Are we going to continue down? I would like to know your opinion in the comment section, of course. And Bitcoin dominance, we can take a look at many other cryptos, and I want to talk about what could happen here. Also, what do I think? What do I see on the charts on Bitcoin mainly? I want to focus on Bitcoin, get ready for tomorrow, get ready for those levels where we could get rejected, for potential short opportunities, for long opportunities. I want to know the levels. I don't want to know where Bitcoin is going. I want to be ready at these strong levels where the price can bounce or get rejected and take opportunity of the market. So let me just congrats with the CL win, the Champions League win. Okay, yeah, thank you. Real Madrid won yesterday, 1-0 to Liverpool. So absolutely amazing. The game wasn't huge. It wasn't a really good game, actually. The goalkeeper made insane saves. This is true, from Real Madrid. But yeah, I had a fantastic night. Let's take a look at buy Luna coins now. The pump is loading, says Ahas. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. What is going on with Luna? Because Luna has its new coin. Obviously, Luna Classic is absolutely crushed. It is down 12% today. It is just going down and down and down, as you can see here. So yeah, I would stay away from this one, because this is just going down lower and lower. And let's take a look at the new Luna. It's around about $6. It's currently at $6 right now. The new Luna coin. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be a successful project, guys. This is up to you. I haven't done any research whatsoever. I am staying away from this. Who knows? It might be, it might be good to put a small percentage of your portfolio into the new Luna coin. I haven't. So anyway, let's take a look. StepN GST token, please. Let's take a look at StepN GMT. GMT or GST, because there's two, right? There's a few. GST. Okay, StepN. This is a green Satoshi token. Let's take a look at green Satoshi token on the chart here right away. Why not? Right. This is going down big time. It's going down big time. I think these are really big Ponzi. These move to earns, they need a lot of attraction. They need a lot of people to come in to actually pay the old investors, the old people that are using the app, right? So what I can see here on StepN is still in a very aggressive downtrend. We are just about to retest these lows. There's a possibility that you maybe going to create a double bottom, but I'm quite bearish on these move to earn cryptos. I think you are probably going to break this low very aggressively in a downtrend. No signs of stopping anytime soon. Not much to add on this chart. Let's take a look at GMT here 1 second, because GMT wow, had a pretty nice pump here. This was just a few hours ago. It's having a nice double bottom scenario. So we actually did have a really nice call on this descending triangle breakdown to come down and retest these lows. We've retested the lows, and it's creating this double bottom scenario. So potentially we are going to see GMT token start pumping a little bit more in the coming days. Probably. It's probably going to happen. Can you take a look at CRV? Hey Rudy, how are you doing? How are you? Let's take a look at CRV right away. This is Curve token, I guess. This is a really nice DeFi project. but it is getting absolutely crushed like most of them. Now, this is the question: will the summer lows, like many other cryptos such as Bitcoin, will the summer lows of 2021 hold the range? Okay, this is one of the strongest levels of support, and there is a possibility that this area is going to hold for an immediate short-term bounce, such as Curve token. We can see Curve token retesting the lows, getting the consolidation. Is this consolidation ready to have that dead cat bounce, to have that relief rally, and then potentially come down, retest it, the lows here, and break it? I think so. I think a potential bounce if Bitcoin does behave, because if we do see Bitcoin pumping, to that $30,500, $32,000, I think a lot of the altcoins such as Curve token will be having that relief rally, of course. And where could that relief rally happen? Well, we do have a major low support level here from March on Curve token, as you can see, and it would be around about that 50% Fibonacci retracement from the actual drop here that we did have from these last lower highs. This is the last lower high over here at $2.60 before the big massive drop here that we did have in May. So Fibonacci retracement, I would be looking for that 50% level where we do have big strong resistance. If we do climb all the way up here to around about that $1.80 range, then this is going to be potentially a good shorting opportunity. We'll be following the trend to the downside, just ready to create that next lower high to attempt to break this $1.20, $1.10, $1.20 area low. Okay, this is only if Bitcoin does behave. This is why I'm focused more on Bitcoin and the stock market, SP 500, just to see, potentially if we are going to see that relief rally on some altcoins, of course, such as Curve token. Very strong support, strongest support level that we do have right now, which is the summer 2021 lows, as you can see here. Not much to add. We are potentially looking for that relief rally. I mean, this is a really insane bullish setup right over here, where you are kind of creating an inverse head and shoulder with a descending neckline. This is screaming for that relief rally, as you can see. Massive lower highs. As soon as you do start breaking here on CRV, this major neckline, okay, these kind of lower highs, then yeah, you could see some potential bullish momentum. Last lower high being this one at the $1.30. If you do see that breakout in the next coming days, then you could see a larger relief rally on Curve token. This does look like a potential bullish setup right there, where you are going to finally get that relief rally and then maybe continue to the downside, of course, after this big aggressive drop, which is consolidating here. So yeah, I wouldn't say that this is a descending triangle, of course, because you do have this one slightly lower low and this higher low over here. It looks pretty good for a potential relief rally in the coming days. If Bitcoin does behave, of course, if Bitcoin starts dropping, then we are going to see all of these ones, potentially rolling down. We need a successful breakout from the $1.30 at this moment to see some pretty good confidence for a larger move to the upside on CRV token, of course. So yeah, not much to add here. Big consolidation here. If we start getting above the biggest point of control here, which is at the $1.30 range, okay, on CRV, then we could see that momentum. Thank you, Andy, for making Sunday better. Wow, Tracy, thank you very much for joining. Super happy to see you here in the comment section. Poor Liverpool. Yes, I actually got some family that are they are strong supporters of Liverpool. But anyway, I was born in Spain, so yeah, Real Madrid is my favorite team, of course. So yeah, screw Liverpool. Let's take a look at Rune right away here for Happy Lucky. Let's take a look at Rune. Why not? Let's take a look at Rune. See what's going on. Let's take a look at, basics, price action, major levels. Rune, let's zoom out on the daily to see where we at right now. Yeah, this is, I do see a potential big bounce to happen on Rune from these levels. This is not a successful breakout. Let's just go zoom out on the 3-day chart, and this has created a huge, massive descending triangle, okay, where you do have a solid support level, solid base, okay, solid base here in between the $2.50, $3 range. All right, this is no successful breakout. This is just a consolidation. I do see a big relief rally from this range, potentially to create the next lower high in the coming weeks. It's in a big aggressive downtrend right now with the lower highs big solid support level, big descending triangle, and we are at the base level. We have been bouncing from this range several times in 2021, 2022, so we can potentially see another big bounce on Rune from these levels, very, very likely. There's no successful breakout here, just consolidation. Are we creating a kind of a double bottom scenario right now on Rune? Very, very possible. Very, very possible that we are going to create a double bottom here. We got this one right over here created on the 12th of May, and now this one the last few days, hitting this $2.30, $2.40 low. The potential relief rally here is very, very likely. If stocks behave, if Bitcoin behaves, we are looking for big relief rallies on the altcoins. And something interesting to point out here would be taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance, because the Bitcoin dominance is looking quite bullish. We've seen that breakout on the Bitcoin dominance from these lower high trend line, of course. If we do see that Bitcoin dominance get a small correction here to potentially this major resistance turning into support, then this will have a good effect on altcoins in the immediate short term for that relief rally. As soon as this correction finishes, of course, I think that the Bitcoin dominance is going to go to higher level in this bearish market situation. Then we're going to see, again, the altcoins bleed against Bitcoin. But immediate short term, we can see those relief rallies. Remember, we have been pumping here for the last 10, 15 days on the Bitcoin dominance, going from 41.5% all the way to 46%. That's a 5% move almost to the upside. And that is why altcoins have been bleeding a lot, not just against the US dollar, against the Bitcoin pair. This is why, it doesn't usually go up like in a straight line. You are going to see some corrective waves. In this corrective wave, we can see those altcoins, having those small double bottoms, having those relief rallies to the upside, just like I showed you on Rune, just like I've showed you on other cryptos also. So short-term bullish doesn't mean extremely bullish, we're going to the moon. It means that we are potentially going to see that relief rally, potentially see that bounce. Of course, I would be bearish once we see that bullish momentum. Let's take a look at Avax. Why not? Let's take a look at Avax right away. TRX also. Tron, let's take a look at Avax, see what's going on. Avax is just inside of this range. We had a big consolidation on Avax right over here back in February all the way till May. Big consolidation area after having a big massive run up here to that $60 area, all-time high. Then came down and consolidated here nicely in between $20 approximately and $35 around this range. As you can see, I think this level could be a consolidation range for Avax in the next coming weeks. Could we break down, of course, and come as low as $3, where we do have a big spike on the VPVR? I don't think that is going to happen just yet. We've had a very, very aggressive drop already the last few weeks on Avax, like a lot of the cryptos. Consolidation, relief rallies before continuing to the downside, I think is the most likely scenario. Now, this doesn't mean, because I know everybody is, a lot of people are extremely bearish. Guys, we've been going down for a lot. Let the price action cool off for a little bit. Maybe some relief rallies is very, very likely before continuing down. This is, of course, if stocks behave, if Bitcoin behaves. Happy Lucky, thank you, sir. You're very welcome. Let's take a look at the DXY. Also, Cartesi. Let's take a look at Cartesi here 1 second. I just want to take a look at a bunch of cryptos. Cartesi is CTSI. Let's take a look at Cartesi. I just want to have a quick look. Cartesi massively in a downtrend. We did have some things on Cartesi here. We had that descending wedge hitting the summer lows, managing to get that bounce, but heavily got rejected from this major big support line. Didn't manage to break this high over here, got a rejection, came back down and broke the summer lows of 2021. This is obviously not good. This will be a heavy resistance. If we do see that relief rally for some altcoins and for Bitcoin, of course, I do see Cartesi coming all the way up here to round about the 30 cent level. That would be the summer lows and also the lows created here in March. If we do see that relief rally, this level over here around the 30 cents, 35 cents is going to be very, very strong resistance. It is probably going to get rejected and continue back down. I would be also focusing on important Fibonacci levels from this high to the low. I would be looking for that 50% here at 35 to get that potential rejection. If it gets really, really crazy, even 38%, just a wick here trying to get above this major resistance line, but then continuing back down, looking for that 50% Fibonacci retracement from this high to the lows. Yeah, not much to add. Of course, big consolidation, relief rally looks almost imminent after this insane drop. Having a nice consolidation. Some might think, you know, is this a bear flag? Is this a bear pennant? I would say no. I would say no. I would say that we are looking for that potential, you know, breakout from this range and a bigger relief rally for Cartesi. Obviously looking for Bitcoin to behave, stock markets to behave in the next coming days. That is what we could see. Let's take a look at Theta. Wow, I got so many altcoin requests here. Sunday Bondia, Jackie Wood. I got my mother here in the comment section. Bitcoin is about to make a massive move, says Cow Analysis. Wow, is that to the upside or to the downside? Let me know. I think it's to the upside here. Immediate short term. This doesn't mean, you know, as soon as we see Bitcoin potentially hitting 30,500, I'm going to start becoming bearish at this range. If we do have another leg up here to $32,000, 31,800, that is the moment where I am going to be extremely bearish. Just because it's such a huge level. Only if we do consolidate at this range. I like to be bullish at low levels. I like to be bearish after you know, major pumps, hitting big resistance levels. Now, of course, on Bitcoin, you know, I've got this level marked for a long time already, but the price action has been so boring. But it's the major level I am waiting for. We either go to the downside and looking for big support levels, or to the upside and looking for big resistance levels. And yeah, the deal is the 31,770 range is a big weekly level. We got a big resistance here that we did create on the 11th and 12th of May here, as you can see. The 10th and the 11th of May. On the 12th, we did have the big drop. So it's a big level where I do see the Bitcoin price not managing to break above it and actually, you know, creating a kind of a double top scenario and breaking back down. This is only if we do go up to those levels. I think a lot of people might think, yeah, we're not going to 30,500. No way we're going to $32,000. Guys, this is only a few $1,000s away, and we can see that move very possible on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum right away. Solana, please. I'm confused. Should I long? I'm not going to tell you if you're going to long. I'm just going to do a little bit of analysis and talk about the potential high probability. But first of all, let's take a look at Ethereum, of course. Ethereum, same thing for Ethereum. Ethereum is, you know, on the verge of creating that massive big double bottom. Where are we at? We are at the strongest support level that was created in 2021. Which level is that? It is the $1,700 range. Keeping it here very simple in a nutshell. Let's go to the 3 daily and we can see here the insane bounces that we did get as support the entire summer of 2021. This is currently where we at right now. Big consolidation. It is the biggest point of control from 2021 and 2022 volume. Not much to add here. We know we could get that double bottom scenario if stocks behave, and Bitcoin also. I am looking for Ethereum to create that double bottom, and it's getting that small relief rally at this moment. I do see it going to higher levels in the next coming days. And one of the reasons why, like I said, 2 reasons why, is SP500 looking pretty bullish for the moment. I do see a few more days of bullishness, but then I do see a corrective move. So let's see if, you know, Bitcoin and crypto is going to have time the next few days, you know, by next week, to have that bigger relief rally and then potentially looking for shorting opportunities. I am looking for shorting opportunities if we do see the Bitcoin price pumping. While a lot of the people are going to start, calling for crazy levels as soon as we start, pumping, maybe in the coming days. This is if it does happen, guys. We could roll down from here and retest the 25, 26k levels. One of the main reasons I am a little bit bullish, like I said, is because of the stock market. S&P 500 has been running up like crazy. This could have a good effect in Bitcoin in the coming days. Nothing else. This is really, the stock market and crypto, Bitcoin in general are really high correlated. So if S&P is looking bullish, I'm going to be a little bit bullish in the short term on Bitcoin. DXY also, if DXY does continue in this corrective move, breaking this trend line from the higher lows, it's below a major support level, the 102.50, as you can see here, getting that rejection already. Is it going to manage to continue back down? This would have a good effect on Bitcoin, of course. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Yeah, like I said, Ethereum, double bottom scenario is in play right now. If Bitcoin and stocks behave, it's at the strongest level of support. A bigger relief rally looks like it is very, very possible. Not much to add on that, of course. Let's take a look at Theta. How many likes can we get into the live stream? Mark Dutch, thank you very much for your insane support. Got Mark Dutch, I got Dava. Thank you guys for the insane support. Let's take a look at Theta right away. I can't believe Theta. I mean, Theta, it's an insane project. This is one of the altcoin projects that will survive the bear market. Of course, it can. What is it? Is it down over 90% in, I think? Let's take a look at all-time high here on Theta above $15. It is down 93%, guys. And Theta is a very, very good project. I think it's one of them that will have an insane run up in the next hype, the next, cryptocurrency hype. It is a very, very good project. And yeah, let's go to the logarithmic here 1 second, get this out of the way, because the corrective move has been absolutely insane. But just thinking about Theta, just a few years ago, was trading at 10 cents. It is already, it's still, 10x in 2 years. So, yeah, I want to take a look here at what would be the biggest support levels where Theta could consolidate. We've already gone below this major range. If Theta does have a relief rally, it is very, very possible, guys. We go in waves to the downside, and we need to spot, those big major resistance levels. And the big resistance level here on Theta at the moment would be the $2.30. We have this big consolidation from January of 2021, where we were getting those bounces. Okay, you are getting those bounces from this consolidation area. You got one here, you got two here, and then you finally break down. So very likely, if Theta does have a big relief rally in the coming days to potentially $2, $2.20, that would be 100% pump. It's probably not going to go as high, but I am looking for Theta to have that continuation of this big aggressive downtrend, of course, after that potential relief rally. Where could we see Theta bounce? Because you want to know levels to potentially trade. At least me, I want to know levels where I could potentially trade Theta. And I do know that $2.30 range is going to be a strong resistance level. If we start consolidating here, I would potentially be looking for shorting Theta. But what happens if we don't have that relief rally? What is our next big major level where we could bounce? Well, looking at Theta, there's a big consolidation that we did create here in September, October, November, and part of December, which will be huge level. Which level is this? This is the 70 cent level, and between 70 cents and 80 cents, where if Theta does come down to that range, it's very likely going to get a big bounce. It will get a big bounce. There's a potential long opportunity at that level, in my opinion. Let me just take a look at VPVR. We do have that big spike already on the VPVR at these current levels, where we do see the consolidation from September till December of 2020. You can see a big spike there on the VPVR, and we know the deal. We do get those bounces from these big consolidation ranges. So if Theta does, just imagine worst case scenario, we see Bitcoin dropping below $25,000, maybe not even below that range, but if it does go down to $25,000, $24,000, of course, Theta, some other altcoins will very likely get hit, of course, and it can go as low as 70-80 cent level. If it does go down there, it's very, very likely going to get some kind of short-term bounce. But these short-term bounces, on these cryptos, we're already looking for a 20-30% pump, which is absolutely insane. So major opportunity there on Theta. I'm actually going to put my alarm here on Theta starting at 80 cents. If Theta goes down to 80 cents, I would be very interested in a potential small swing trade relief rally. And then of course we would be taking a look at major resistance levels to take profits on Theta if it does come down to those levels. So I mean, not much to add there on Theta. We're looking for those. We don't know if the price is going to drop or pump, but if we pump, where we want to take advantage of big resistance ranges. So also on Theta here, we do have a very good level where we could get a rejection from this range at the $1.60 level. Yeah, I would be looking for that level. This spike over here, Fibonacci retracement from this high to the low drop on the 4 hourly would be the 618 also. It is a major level that we could get a small reaction. We could get a small correction there before continuing up. So major level here for shorting, also the $1.60 for a potential day trade, scalp, protect your position, take profits quickly. I mean, this is the thing. I will be taking a look at Theta actually. I want to choose 1 or 2 altcoins and trade them, because last altcoin that I've been trading last month was GMT token. And it was absolutely insane. I made insane trades on GMT token last month. Very, very nice. Very, very respected technical analysis with levels also on GMT. Made very, very good trades. So I want to choose an altcoin and do analysis, proper analysis, and look for opportunities. It can be traded on Bybit, okay? GMT, Theta can also be traded on Bybit. They have a huge amount of crypto that can be traded. You guys get an insane bonus if you sign up with the link down below in the description. It's good for me. It's good for me to continue. I get a small commission, but you get the best bonus available. And this is only for experienced traders, guys. Please don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Trading is extremely risky. Please don't do if you have no idea of what you're doing. Very small amounts, okay, to trade with. It's extremely dangerous if you're not experienced. If you want to learn more, of course, follow the channel, check out the Bitcoinsensus website. I've got down below a full tutorial on Bybit and PrimeXBT to learn how to use these platforms, okay? Learn how to use them. Don't risk too much if you're unexperienced, because it's a very, very hard skill trading. So you got also an insane bonus for all of those experienced traders on PrimeXBT. 7% added to your deposit, okay? Any deposit at all, up to $7,000, $100,000, you get $7,000 on top of that. If you deposit $1,000, you're getting $70 to trade with, okay? Said this, let's go here and take a look at some other cryptos. Let's take a look at Crow token. Why not here for Andre? You're not Andre Cronje, you're right? No, Andre Faria, okay. Let's take a look at Crow, because Crow had a massive drop, trading at 16 cents just a few days ago. Absolutely crazy drop. And Crow went all the way to $1 almost, approximately, almost $1. Look at this round psychological, number, $1. You hit almost a $1, bang, massive big collapse. Crow right now, we also had this, textbook symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangle coming from a downtrend is very likely to continue the downtrend, break to the support level, and this is, perfectly met the target, even went down to lower levels here. As you can see, the symmetrical triangle from the extreme low to the high right over here. The breakout measured move, you know, sometimes you might think, how can this work? You know, sometimes this textbook technical analysis doesn't work. It actually does sometimes. Of course, I wouldn't just randomly trade because of this breakout, but seeing bearishness in the stock market and major drops, you need to add confluence basically. But yeah, look at this, the measured move, textbook measured move is the back of, you know, the last support level, support resistance, and yeah, insanely enough, from the breakout you actually meet the target to perfection here, which is pretty crazy. If we take a look at Crow, of course, we are looking also same thing. I think a lot of the cryptos are creating a double bottom scenario. We are going to see potentially a stronger relief rally. Market is absolutely crushed for the last few weeks. Everybody's really bearish. You know, we've seen, we can see the crypto and fear greed index. You know, it's at 14. It even reached 8 just a few days ago. It's absolutely, you know, there's so much fear in the market. There's extreme fear for the last few weeks, which is crazy. So how much lower can we go before seeing a potential relief rally? This is why I think, you know, the relief rallies is very, very possible in the coming days, of course. So taking a look at Crow, we basically came down to almost retest these lows. I think we could see a potential big relief rally on Crow in the next coming days, if Bitcoin, of course, behaves and the stock market behaves. Potential double bottom to happen. Of course, nothing is guaranteed. We could get heavily resistance from this range. If we take a look at Crow here, immediately on the short term, let me just zoom in on the Crow, because potential short, there are some day trading scalps. Okay, let's just focus on potential trading opportunities, short-term trading opportunities, scalps or day trades. I would go more on day trades, of course. If we go to the 1 hourly here on Crow, yeah, we got an insane level here already. Let's go to the 2 hourly, zoom in a little bit. There is a big level here on Crow at this range, where we do have a big spike on the VPVR. It would be, I would take the last lower high from this big drop, and yeah, this is going to be a potential short-term trade opportunity right over here on Crow, that if we do relief rally all the way up here to the 18.5 cent level, we're hitting the 618 from this major drop, and we're hitting a big level on the VPVR here, value area low from this trading range. We also got big support here at that 18 cent range. If we do have that relief rally, you know, we got quite a lot of confluence for the price to come down. Of course, I would be taking profits at 50% here of this potential pump, or aiming for that 618, or even to for the lows. But I would be careful, just in case you do create a higher low and you start creating here a small uptrend. But big level here. If the price does come up to this range, of course, nothing is guaranteed, but if it does, there's enough confluence for me there to see, you know, that this is a big resistance level. We got the 618 from this major drop. We got big here, value area low here from this trading range on the VPVR. This is just very likely, with high probability, going to get a potential rejection here. And then, of course, you would be taking profits from these lows, this consolidation, you know, 50% Fibonacci from this pump, okay, just in case you do create that higher low, protect position. So yeah, a major opportunity right there. I'm actually going to put an alarm here also, just to see how we react at that level for a potential trade, short-term trade. Yeah. Crow can also be traded on Bybit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they added so many cryptocurrencies. Yeah, you can trade Crow on Bybit. Avalanche has been I haven't taken a look at Avax, have I? Avax is pumping today. I think, yeah, we did take a look at Avax. Also kind of a double bottom scenario here. It is pumping also a little bit. I would stay a little bit cautious on Avax. We're going to start hitting big resistance levels. So, yeah, keeping it simple here on Avax. We've got this range over here where we have been bouncing a lot. The $28 range is going to be a strong level. Of course, looking at fib levels from this high to the low, we'll be looking from this drop right over here. I would be looking for that 50%, 618 also. Big range where you could get rejected is in between $27 and $28, $28.50. It's a major zone, big spike on the VPVR. If we start getting that volatility, start creating a double top here on the 1 hourly, 2 hourly candlesticks, I would be looking for that potential, drop on AVAX. Yeah, big level. Biggest point of control here from the last 20 days is just at this range. So big consolidation level. If we do, you might get a spike here hitting that level and then correcting down on AVAX. So yeah, very strong range right there at the $28 area. So yeah, guys, make sure to smash up that like button. I want to know, guys, in the comment section, are you extremely bearish in crypto at this moment? Are you extremely bearish? Are you extremely bearish on crypto at the moment? Let me know, guys. Are you extremely bearish on crypto at the moment? Let me know. I want to know your opinion. Is there more people bullish or bearish? Let's take a look at BTC. Bitcoin pumping a little bit right now at this moment. It's having a little bit of pumpy action. Something good about this on Bitcoin at this moment is that we are actually, well, we are hitting the biggest point of control, unfortunately, from the volume traded, the last 15 to 20 days. It's currently hitting the biggest point of control. We can see a big level right there, big consolidations, big level. It's not going to be easy for Bitcoin to break above it, but I do think, it is possible. I do see some bullish momentum. Reason number one, like I said, is stock market. SP500 had an insane Friday. It had an insane week. You can see it right over here. SP500, had, from the 23rd of May, absolutely insane. We had a pump, all right, in about a week of almost 10%. That in the stock market, 10% pump for S&P 500 is a huge amount. It's a pretty nice move. So yeah. Anyway, I'm bullish on Tether, says Bernie. Yeah, me too. I'm bullish on Tether and USDC. Yeah, let's see. We got. Are you extremely bearish on crypto at the moment? We got 74 votes and 57% of people say no. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we've been bearish a huge amount of months. All right, many months of bearishness. We are hitting major support levels. Let's take a look at let's take a look at the KNC. Extremely bearish on my short now. Okay, let's take a look at KNC. KNC did actually hit a very strong level. I did make a trade here on KNC, protected myself very fast. But yeah, the good trade here on KNC was this one over here. I did short this right here. We came down. I did take very low profits, and my stop loss here was at break even. We got stopped out at break even, and then we saw this massive pump. But what happened on KNC here, pretty insanely enough, we did get that huge rejection from this level, the $2.90, big level right there, massive big rejection, and we were getting rejection from the 382 to perfection. Look at this drop. This drop is, absolutely insane. Just for about a week or so, just over a week, about 10 days, massive drop here on KNC, going from, the below $6 area, $5.70, down to $1. Absolutely insane. And we did hit the 382 Fibonacci retracement. You know, this was very much a potential shorting level. I do think that KNC is possibly going to create a double bottom here, a slightly higher low, double bottom range, and have some bullishness. It's a really insane good project, but this was a shorting opportunity, no doubt about that, at least to the $2.40. So from $2.90 to $2.40, you know, you had a pretty nice trade hitting major fib level, major support range right there. You know, a big point of control also here on the VPVR. Let me just zoom out at the moment. We can actually see KNC get a pretty nice bounce from these levels in the coming days. It is very, very possible. We got one of the biggest point of controls here, as you can see, at this range. Currently, where we're trading at right now at the $1.90. It's a very, very strong level. Looking at the VPVR, very, very possible for a double bottom higher low right there. Let me just check 1 second, because there is a possibility that we might be forming a harmonic pattern here, guys. I mean, I don't want to do the analysis here on the live stream because it's going to take me some time. We're looking for that potential bearish back pattern here on KNC, where we had this massive drop, the 382, and if we do create a higher low right over here at the 618 level, there is a possibility you might get that big relief rally. There is a big possibility of this happening. Very, very possible. Very, very possible. But anyway, yeah, we're not going to talk about that right now. It's actually getting a reaction from the 618 of this pump here, KNC, as you can see. KNC, as you can see, from the low here to the highs, we're hitting the 618 to the exact cent. Here, getting a reaction already. Yeah, potential bullish price action on KNC is very, very likely. From the low to the highs, 618 bounce to perfection. You know, if you did get into the exact cent here on the 618 at the $1.80 level, you know, you could already be up quite a lot. You know, you might think that this is hardly a very small pump, but you know, if you use a little bit of leverage, you know, from this 618 level, you did have a couple of days to get in. No, actually a few hours. You did have a few hours to get in here. You know, this is pumped already 10% from that perfect bounce to the 618 level. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty insane. Pretty insane how this range is. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's the 618 level, perfect bounce from the low to the high, and also, you know, it's the top of the resistance range from the 12th and 15th of May. I mean, look at this, how you are getting that reaction. There's so many trading opportunities if you do this simple way of analyzing the market, right? When you're using a bit of Fibonacci, you're using a little bit of big resistance support levels. Look how perfect we did get that bounce from the $1.80. It is 618 from the lows to the high, and a big resistance consolidation in between the 13th and the 16th of May, as you can see here. There is money to be made. Then you got this level over here where you are getting rejection. You know, there is that long to this level. You might think, okay, if I long here, where am I taking profits? You taking profits at big resistance levels. We go to the 2 hourly chart, just to zoom out a little bit. You know, look at this. Look at this major level. The $2 is insane resistance. It's just big resistance level. Look at this. So if you are longing from this level, I mean, look how beautiful you get that bounce. Very much respected. It's a very much respected cryptocurrency with a basic technical analysis, KNC. That was an insane long position. This was a take profit area. There is a possibility right now that you are forming a small inverse head and shoulder here. Looking at the 2-1 hourly. Let's go to the 1 hourly chart. You are kind of forming this inverse head and shoulder right now. It does look like that you could see some bullish momentum on KNC and potentially break this $2. If it does break $2 successfully, I would be looking for that retracement and that potential quick trade right there. It's a big major level. If you do break it, you're very likely going to come up to the $2.24 approximately. Another big major level. It is the 382 also as well. Yeah. KNC can be traded on Bybit, guys. Remember, make sure to check out the bonus, an insane bonus. KNC can be traded on Bybit. You got a very nice bonus down below to claim in the rewards hub, and KNC can be traded there. So anyway, not much to add here, guys. It is Sunday. Make sure to have a fantastic time. Let me just check the poll here. I see it's a 50-50. Where would you short Bitcoin, says Happy Lucky. Look, I'm going to tell you what I am looking for, okay? Of course, you know, I'm in a long position here from this range. Why did I long this? I explained this in the latest videos. There's a swing failure pattern right there on the 1 hourly, an insane wick. Of course, you are going to get that volatility. You are going to get those movements to scare the people and to lose confidence for this potential action. I'm still in this long position right there because of that swing failure pattern. My position is protected already just in case we do roll down from these levels. Now is the time where Bitcoin needs to pump. It needs to pump in the next couple of days. If it doesn't pump from this range, of course, we'll come back down, but my position is protected. You know, this is the way I do play defensive trading. Most important thing is to protect your capital, of course, apart from gaining, right? So anyway, your question, where would I short Bitcoin? Well, there is a shorting level over here, which is the $30,500. Depending on how we react at this range, it might be good short. It's the value area high from this range. And also, but I only, you know, only if we do see massive wicks here and big rejection, because I do think there is a big possibility that we might going to break the zone and go to the 31.8k level. That I'm more interested in shorting this range. I'm more interested in shorting the 31.8 and $32,000 on Bitcoin than actually shorting 30,500, because I think it can actually break this zone. I think there's a lot of people with stop losses out over here. This is a massive big liquidity grab because a lot of people might think that the Bitcoin price is not going to get above this $30,600 range. So if we do hit that level, I do see another spike, and then at this range is where I'll be looking for shorts. Yeah, let's see if that happens. Of course, we might roll down from here. It's only looking at the levels, of course, because you know, I get a lot of people saying, you know, you said we were going to go up. No, I did not. I said if we go up, I am looking for these levels, much more interested in this level for potentially shorting, only if we do get a reaction, only if we consolidate. I react to the price action of the market. I don't randomly put limit orders and get in, you know, just because I think we're gonna pump or something. I wait for potential reactions, you know, and like I said, you know, the reason why I longed this level and I do see that potential move to the upside was because of the swing failure pattern. Breaking this low level of $28,600, huge big massive wick. I didn't get in here because I didn't have any time. I got into the retracement at the 618 level that actually touched to perfection. If I go to the 1 hourly chart, you know, and see the swing failure pattern, the level that I entered into this long from this low to the high was the 618 that touched to perfection, was in pretty nice profit. Then yesterday I was actually slightly in a loss, in profits again. Now this is the moment you need to protect your position, because you're hitting a big level. I was still in this, my stop loss was down here. Now it is worth to protect the position, because if the bulls don't manage to fight in the next coming hours, you know, between today and tomorrow, this is very likely going to roll down. And yeah, of course, you want to be protected, you know. It won't be a winning trade, but it won't be a losing trade, most importantly. Guys, let's get 300 likes. Absolutely, Tracy. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for the video updates. I am going to do a video update afterwards, guys. Not much to add here. Not much to add. That makes sense. Says Happy Lucky. Yeah. Well, I hope it does make sense. You know, I don't want to do random technical analysis. Try and keep it very, very basic. Looking at fib levels, looking at major levels where the price can get rejected and take opportunity of the market, or where the price can bounce and, you know, and also find opportunities. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. It's Sunday. It is midday here where I live. Make sure to have a fantastic Sunday. I'll be doing another video update or a live stream in a few hours. It might be 4, it might be 6 hours. I will be doing a video update or a live stream to see, you know, if there's going to be more opportunities. You know the deal on Bitcoin. I've explained it at the beginning of the stream. I've been explaining my major levels the last couple of videos. What I think also of the SP 500, you know, massive big sharp pattern playing out beautifully. This was mentioned on a daily update on the 23rd of May. Okay, you can check out this video looking for that potential leg up on the S&P 500 double bottom shark pattern here. Maybe going to trade at 4,200, 250 points by tomorrow. Let's hope if we are going to see a little bit of more bullish action on the S&P 500. Guys, thank you very much. Stay safe with your trading. You got insane bonuses down below. You got the Bitcoinsensus website to find out the latest news and articles regarding, you know, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. We got guides on how to trade Bitcoin, you know, all different technical analysis ideas also here on the website. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.